It's sadly our last What's Growing with Tom segment for the season. And this week, Tom is showing us how you can close out your in-ground gardens in preparation for winter. One last time, let's get our hands dirty.
Welcome back, Northern Michigan. We're here at Sears, Michigan, home of Dairy Do, Morgan Composting. Joining me is not Justin again. He's out having fun somewhere. It's Theo Maidendorp. And Theo, we're talking about our in-ground gardens. This time we're talking about our flowers, and I must say, this is beautiful.
Well, thank you. We were very, very happy with it this year, and it's been a good year for flowers.
I know, I mean, I'm watching all the bees come and go so nice and peaceful. Great to see peaceful bees, right?
Yep, absolutely. And with that being said, it's getting to be that time where we want to start thinking about what we're going to do this fall. So normally the first step would be to rip these out.
Right.
We're just not ready to rip these out. The bees love them. They're too beautiful. So instead of doing that, we're gonna move on to the next area and where we already have prep for the year.
Gotcha. Now, the one question for you before I go though, is that the ground, everything, like how would you get it so nice to get these flowers so incredible?
Oh, that's a great question. So of course the main nutrition comes from the Dairy Do and the Healthy Garden, just like always. But really what sets us apart is soil testing.
Okay.
Knowing what you're starting with and bringing your soil up to par. We have so many different soil types in Michigan. It really is hard to treat them all the same. I mean, the glaciers came through and they just dumped all kinds of different things on us. So starting with that soil test can save you a lot of money and fertilizer you don't need, and save you a lot of headache and a lack of success.
No, that's the key thing, not have success. We want success.
Exactly. If you put the work in, you want to get something out of it.
Exactly. So we're going to leave this as it is. So where are we going to the next field here?
Yep, so we're gonna step over here. We got another field that was veggies. It actually was finished for the year, so now it's all prepped and ready to move.
Well, Theo, yeah, this is kind of dug up, isn't it? It's done.
Yep, absolutely. So this garden's already prepped.
And so really, I mean, it's a larger area, but it's the same concept of the raised beds, right? We're gonna put down some Dairy Do.
Yep, that's exactly right. We'll put down some Dairy Do. If you can soil test, it's a great option, and you'd want to do that before or right now in the fall is a perfect time when we have more time to figure out what needs to go down, and then we'll adjust it based on that soil test. We'll get our Dairy Do in there. And then the Healthy Garden, if you've seen our raised bed one, we had the small bag.
Right.
We got a little bit larger bag for this.
Much bigger for a bigger area. You gotta need that stuff.
Exactly. And this is something that can go down in the fall. I always lean towards the spring application. I like to do the Dairy Do in the fall, get the Healthy Garden in the spring. But if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to get out there again in the early spring, you want to just be ready to plant, you can get away with the Healthy Garden in the fall.
And that's a nice thing. You can do that now, and then in the spring, just like all of a sudden, hey, I'm ready to plant. Just kind of move it over a little bit.
Yep, exactly.
And plant
Work up
away.
the ground and away you go planting.
And that's what counts. And you know what? It is a great day to have this talking about taking care of things, because it's hard to do it on such a rough day, isn't it?
Oh, it absolutely is. We've been blessed with such a beautiful fall day. You only get so many of them, and if you can get this lucky to get out here on a day like this, it's hard to beat.
All right. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate it. And thank you, Northern Michigan. It's been another great season here with What's Growing. And I hope you can enjoy the days when it's sunny and, of course, the winter time, because next spring, time to start growing once again.